The Lakers, we are live at the Staples Center.
Yeah. 60 miles east of LA.
So the Lakers win the tip. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Filling out the wings, it's Matthews and Batum. Chris came.
What you play, 2K way?
Coming out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Lillard in the one.
Last season, a tough one for Kobe Bryant. He missed all but a handful of games. Early on, it was the Achilles tear he was rehabbing from, and then after 6 games, a fractured tibia took him out for the season.
Davis with the block. Kobe kicks to Hill.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
I'll tell you what, that is going to be an alley-oop we'll see on the highlight reel the next few days.
Kobe, the pass to Kelly. Batum grabs
See that,
the
Brad?
miss.
I want that cute stuff. I want that cute.
And Kobe's shown that he can withstand age with a terrific individual season for him. You remember, Steve, back in 2012, 2013, and then, of course, the injury-plagued season last year.
Yeah, so now the challenge, of course, is can he overcome age and injury, and that's the challenge this year. Only time will tell, but one thing we do know that nobody will work harder than Kobe Bryant.
Lillard dishes to Matthews. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, I hope they start getting warmed up here soon. That's 0 for 4 to this point.
And that one's good.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Heyman trying to break free. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Bryant with it. Matthews covering. Hangs. And it's Davis laying it in. Davis has got his second best.
See how he used the rim to protect the ball perfectly from the defender on that reverse.
What's that, man? You gonna win the game, don't worry
So
about it.
timeout called here, the first for Portland.
I just got a little run, that's all. I hope so. What do you think about them Laker girls? Look at that. Look at that. No Laker Heine. No, they have real girls do those routines this year. When they do their fake, they would have paid more money, but that is real women who came out and did routines this year.
Trailblazers making a switch here. Blake's checked in.
Yep, yeah, exactly.
The Trailblazers have gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them.
Brings up Blake.
Well, the Lakers were coming into the season with only about $11 million in salary committed, a chance to attract 2 max free agents, but they gave Kobe Bryant that 2-year, $50 million extension. Well, that seems to possibly postpone the rebuild that the Lakers have by maybe 2 more years.
R. Kelly in a public announcement.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up on the strength of a great first quarter offensively.
And they need to continue to put pressure on the defense and try to really run away with this one from here.
And a great player like Kobe Bryant, who spent Clark his entire career with one team, he deserves to retire a Laker. He feels that way, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, absolutely, Kevin. I feel exactly the same way. You love to see guys who've had the impact on a team and on the league the way Kobe has, as a box office draw and winning. You'd like to see those guys be one-team guys, and I'd be surprised.
Blake's a tough competitor, but he knows.
Category. 2016, though, Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant hit free agency. Uh-oh, might be some forward thinking going on here as well, partner.
Caveman.
Chris Kaman, always known as an ambidextrous scorer in the low block, has also now developed a deadly stroke from mid-range. That's a rare combo for a 7-footer.
Can't call
And
a
for
play.
Kaman, so talented offensively, Steve, you wonder why he's only averaged about 12 points a game in his career.
Well, he's a little turnover prone.
I'm calling plays
Doesn't get to the
left
free
and
throw
right.
line all that often, but you're right. He's so skilled. He can score with either hand around the hoop.
You can do it
He
verbally.
can also
or
step
do it,
out to 15, 17 feet, knock down a jump shot.
controller.
Portland with the ball after the basket by the Lakers. Here's Blake, and the Lakers get called for the foul.
Kaman's got an excellent game, man. You just play him with him like
Full 24-second shot clock.
he don't like you because you call him. You just say like, you can't be cussing at players for one thing.
And here is
Which I tell
Kaman.
these young guys.
Over in the
Disconnect, they
corner,
hear everything,
Lillard.
man.
Blake for three.
In building this lead, they've been excellent at not allowing any good second chances.
And another shot. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Here's Kobe. And again, it's the Lakers.
Huge advantage for them already.
And as well as they played at both ends so far, this lead might continue to grow.
That's good.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Tipped away. Here's Blake. And he gets it to go.
Oh, you just knocked my guy down like
Boy,
that,
he is
man?
a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
Price kicks to Kobe. Left side, Kobe. Davis.
Double team, Kobe.
That's in,
You
coming
can't
off
look
an
over
assist
top
by
that little
Kobe.
guy guard. Come
6
on, man.
points for Davis.
And he just used his height that time down low. That's going to be pretty hard to defend against.
Now a timeout called by Portland. At this point of the game, always important to stay focused. And while
Yo,
the coach
man,
goes over
this
the
game
game
is important.
plan, these
These are good
players
girls.
are
You
getting
never
a
seen them
much-needed
before.
chance to rehydrate and
Trying to do
refuel
that,
with
man.
Gatorade.
Trying to put,
And guys, we know the drill well. All three
Trying to
of
put
us
this dog in
drinking
my
the
yard.
Gatorade too.
Yeah,
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 no question.
right.
I mean, Kevin, people
Oh,
have no
fresh
idea
girl.
the fatigue
Big
that
girl.
can set in during a telecast. And
Oh,
so
well,
it's
he got
important
it.
for
Like
us
he got gum
to stay
disease. What the heck
hydrated all
going on
game
now?
long.
Clark, you're always hydrated.
Yeah, I try to
Look
be,
at
but
that
it's
dude.
usually
God,
with a
God.
combination of
How can you listen to
H2O
a guy with a
and
mouth like that?
Gatorade.
I love Gatorade. And look at Steve. He has the Gatorade shirt on.
Yeah, he's really immersed in the Gatorade.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
Look, he's trying to stop from spitting on him.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Leonard, he's checked in for Kaman. Robinson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Alan Crabb, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And McCollum subbed in for Lillard.
Now, Portland, Oregon is a very different kind of NBA town. A popular motto around here is keep Portland weird. So a sort of counterculture that the fans and the citizens in Portland embrace. But it's a one-team town, and fans have always shown incredible support for their beloved Blazers.
1:36 left to play here in the first. In the pass to Ellington. He dishes it to Boozer. Misses off the left iron.
Come on, Booze.
And Portland, one of the smaller markets. They've got the weather situation.
Because you're desperate,
Rainy up
you don't want to
there.
play in
Not
half court.
Top free agent destination, but
Why
great
people do
history.
that?
Yeah, and for some players, it can really connect and click for them. You know, Damian Lillard said that Portland just fits him. It feels like home.
Man, you know,
Robert
Booze are a
Lopez
veteran. He let you
said,
come like
"Hey,
they give him the playoff.
I'm a little
like
bit
he's
weird
done that.
myself. So for players with a bit of renegade or a different approach in their
Boy, you
DNA,
popped that head. Who's this
they
young
fit
shot?
right in, man.
Like Carlton off of the Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
Well, the season before this last one, the Trailblazers really struggled to get help from their bench. Didn't get a lot from the reserves. And while the team improved significantly last year, the bench still wasn't quite up to par.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. Well, Steve, with the Trailblazers bench, while they weren't a strength by any means, they were in place strong enough defense where they could at least hold the score they inherited more often than not.
And that's all you really want from your reserves, Kevin. I mean, they weren't going to blow anybody out, but if they could be solid defensively, which they were most of the season, they could hold on to that lead and maintain it until the starters got back in the ballgame. You know, there's always a lot of nicknames in the NBA. I loved what became of Nick Young last year in L.A. All of a sudden, he dubbed himself Swaggy P, and it caught on. It seemed like the whole league kind of loved watching him play.
If it's there, hey, I'm like a basketball. There.
And the early lead just keeps on growing. Another basket.
And the way they've done it is with an extremely potent inside attack.
But the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable. And Nick Swaggy Young, they call him, Swaggy P, never swaggier than last season. Top scoring rate of his career and some of the best efficiency as well. He has some huge nights.
Sorry, boy, can't get up. He's not a high jump flyer.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Why don't you stop asking that question? Why don't you coach Golden State?
Blake dishes to Craig. To the inside. And the basket by Blake.
Good pass.
Blake's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
Good quarter, man.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Los Angeles on top, up 6.
You've been playing more than me.
And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
We got all them dang on Xbox.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
I was impressed with their transition game, guys. They really got out and ran the lanes.
Yeah, they did. I mean, no better way to get easy buckets than through fast break.
We've got Nick Young. Cruiser is up here with Robert Sacre. Then there's Wayne Ellington. And it's Lynn in the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. There's the pick. Right side, Boozer. And it's Kaman with the rebound.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroke after doing a nice job.
Man, this ain't no circus, man. What are you doing?
Of all the players in the NBA, maybe the only person other than LeBron who's a threat to get a triple-double on a nightly basis is Nick Batum. He just racks up stats in so many categories with such ease.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles.
And, you know, Batum becoming a much more active passer over the last couple of seasons. He's still working on his decision-making. His turnovers actually climbed as well, but the Blazers can use another playmaker on the wing, and Batum can fill that void. Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
Bryant drives in. Passes it to Hill. Los Angeles with another miss. Trailblazers trail by 3. And Lillard throws it down.
Oh!
He can fly, can he? He'll make you forget he's a point guard sometimes.
Yeah, when he does decide to attack the basket, Kevin, he can do it with the best of them.
And this is the time to attack when these two teams locked in such a close game.
No, he is.
And Batum last season had some stretches with huge rebounding numbers. 2 separate 3-game spans, in fact, Steve, with almost 50 boards.
Well, you look at his work on the glass. I mean, he took it to a new level. Over 7 boards a game for the season. That is excellent from your small forward position.
Kobe Bryant again. And now a 5-point Los Angeles.
Did you say something to Kobe? Anything like bad about him or anything?
Tell you what, he's made more than a few of those in his career.
Say something.
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
With apologies, all he accepts.
Damian Lillard off to a great start to his NBA career. Year 1, he was the 4th ever unanimous Rookie of the Year. And then year 2, his first All-Star appearance.
And Damian Lillard last season, the first player in NBA history to compete in all 5 major All-Star events.
Well, let's count them
Again,
off
a
right
written
now, partner.
apology.
He did the Rising Stars Challenge, the skills event, 3-point shootout, the dunk contest, and he played in the big game on Sunday.
It's a busy weekend.
That's a full weekend, and the young fellow handled himself well in all 5 of them.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Trying not to.
Well, Wes Matthews started
Little
off last
alligator
season
arm.
on fire, over 50% from long range over the first quarter of the season. And as time went on, he cooled off a bit, but as a whole, just an excellent year for Matthews, probably the best of his career.
Bryant drives in from 13.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Ed Davis.
Right. That's right.
Boy, with 2 fouls now, he really has to be disciplined and under control for the rest of this half.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Second shot opportunity. Portland again missing.
And Matthews, a reliable 3-point shooter throughout his career, able to hit spotty.
Yeah, they can't catch you like Wesley.
Prefers that left wing, but can really spray you from anywhere.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Boozer's checked in. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Gentlemen, we all know
they
the
playing good
mid-range
since,
jumper is
Josh
a lost
Smith gone,
art,
huh?
but not for LaMarcus Aldridge. As he said, I've always had that shot. That's my game. Most teams like to give up mid-range shots, so if I specialize in that shot, then why not shoot it? And Coach Terry Stotts agreed, saying, if you're open and it's your shot, it's a good shot. Kevin, back to you.
He makes the percentages work in his favor, Doris. Thank you. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Yeah, about playoff? Yeah, you're
And Steve Wesley Matthews selective with when he'll look to attack off the dribble.
Yeah, he keeps his turnovers low, but he's a gym rat. Working on his ability to drive inside and finish, but really wants to shoot threes. That's what his focus is.
Trailblazers trail by 4. And Lillard kicks to Batum. Here's Aldridge. Oh, that's blocked.
Good D, good D. Yeah,
Batum with the steal.
Oh, man, I gave right back.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Matthews, no good.
Excellent, really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Oh, huh?
And they get it back. Got a piece of it. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Matthews leading the charge. And the jam by Nicholas Batum.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
What you trying to do, man?
And he gets it to go.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
Pass to Kelly. Back to Kobe. Prize up top. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from the wing. Another shot. Outside, Kobe. From past the arc. A shot by Kelly, no good. Portland trailing here.
Let me talk about Boozer, man. You don't know Boozer like I do, man.
Well, we all know the Lakers in transition. Ownership passed down to the next generation in early 2013. And for the first time in L.A., Clark, a bit of uncertainty in that leadership situation.
Yep, a few cracks starting to show their partner, Laker great Magic
Dang,
Johnson,
what a
airing
great
his
shot.
concerns with some of the decision-making. Disharmony, not quite sure of who's going to run things, some injuries as well. Just a lot didn't go the way the Lakers
It's a
had
free
hoped
throw,
or
right?
wanted.
Here it comes.
The Trailblazers have made their free throws at a pretty good clip.
So
They've hit
iron.
8 of 10.
What time you got off of work, man?
And when you look at the Lakers, they say that second-generation businesses have a high failure rate. Only time will tell if they can continue the remarkable winning streak this team has enjoyed through the years.
And
Man, I don't got
Lakers
Wesley
making a
Johnson in
change
the
here.
lobby, Ern.
Clarkson's checked in.
Yeah, you know how much that.
And you know, for the Lakers with the harder cap,
God
they can't
dang,
outspend
Coach.
like they used
That's
to.
major,
With the internet,
man.
players like Durant don't
No,
need
Wesley,
to be in a big
he's
market
like my
to get
MVP,
exposure
my
like
best defender,
it was in
most
days
athletic.
past. So the Lakers will need to outsmart other teams to
Catch
continue
your other
their
Wesley
success.
Johnson alley-oop.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Portland. Kobe Bryant with a 2-year extension worth almost $50 million, Steve, highest paid in the NBA.
You know, a lot of people, Kevin, thought he should have taken a pay cut. I don't agree with that. I mean, he's earned every
man, you
penny
can't go
he's
through
made
that.
and then some. The big thing now
I
is
don't
can
know,
you build around him, particularly at the stage in his career where his best years are behind
Kelly in
him.
the
So
public
it'll be interesting to see how this plays out for the Lakers.
At the line for 2. And the first
Been
one
a little
drops.
bump and grind.
And people talk about the money that Kobe's making, but when you look at his value to the Lakers as a marquee player, whether in tickets or merchandising, I mean, he more than justifies that top dollar. And that's before you talk about his great legacy with the team. So I think his salary is a moot point.
Crab kicks to McCollum. Robinson inside. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
No, he on the
Signing
bench,
Kobe
man.
the extension, a way of rewarding a player who's made
know,
so
don't
much
make
to their
comments about my
franchise.
players, man.
Pretty much ensures that
On
he'll
my team.
finish his career as a Laker, which is certainly the
You don't know
ending
them
that
like
he
that.
and Laker faithful had hoped for. Thomas Robinson is a good note. Only the 5th top 5 pick in the lottery era to be traded in his rookie season. He went from
Hey,
the
what's
Kings
that? You
to the
got him
Rockets
tripping.
before ending up in Portland
Come on,
for
man.
year 2. Still looking for
Oh, my
stability,
God.
trying to
Looks like
find
you
his
know
niche
something?
at the forward
God
position.
don't like ugliness, man.
Well, it's been a whirlwind first couple seasons for Thomas Robinson in the NBA, hasn't it?
And it has been, Kevin, and that wasn't really the worst of it. His
I ain't
second
played with this
season
guy
with
since
Kansas,
last year,
his
man.
mother and both of his grandparents passed away all within weeks of one another. I remember when that was happening. I actually was doing a Kansas game during that stretch. Really overwhelming what that young man encountered. He's had to overcome a lot, so you can't help but root for him and find happiness,
With a
fulfillment,
little
and
bump and
success.
grind.
We'll see if that all plays out and comes
Jay
together.
might with an alligator.
Became the
on
man of the house in a hurry, raised
He
his
sure
system.
did. That's right. Exactly right.
And he's good on the second. The Los Angeles Lakers, the NBA's most successful franchise for the last 3 decades, since 1980. 10 guys count.
Kobe Bryant just taking more of a role
It's
so far.
remarkable, and they've led the way from a business standpoint as well, Kevin. They pioneered televising their home games where some teams are worried about undercutting ticket sales. A lot of great ideas and dynamics that have helped this franchise become what it is.
That was
Out
2
of
for
bounds,
1.
Portland takes possession.
Hope I ain't get it off it. I ain't gonna get 2 for 1. Dang it.
There's 21 seconds left in the first half. Blake kicks to Crab. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. To the inside. Here's Blake. Good D by Boozer.
He's far too tentative in the paint, and even more so when the defender is
Good
up
half,
tight
man.
on him like that.
And the first half
You a
ends in a
button
close
pusher,
one.
man.
Lakers lead by 2. Stay with us,
Hey, look
folks.
at him. I can't
We'll
look
get
at
back
nothing.
just after halftime to start the third
You in a
quarter.
hurry? You got diarrhea? What's going on over here?
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull
No,
out
I
a
like
way
to
here
get
in
a
the
be able to
third.
grab a cup of potato chips or something.
Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
I know we've said this many times before, but I'll say it again. He had a great first half, just an explosive offensive
Gotta, don't
display
take
there.
life like that. Life
At the
don't have
end
to
of
be
the
in a
day, I
hurry,
wouldn't be
man.
surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had. He can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
We've got a moment left set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Trailblazers. Tatum and Aldridge are the power tandem.
What are you doing, man?
Lillard and Matthews pair up in the back. And it's Kaman in at the 5.
Here, go to the
roaming
lead. Got you
base.
to take the lead right now. Here you go.
Now
Here you
let's
go.
go
Here
to
you
Doris
go.
Burke. Doris.
And he got it.
Portland Portland, not the biggest market, but it's a one-team city, and these fans really support their Blazers. Coach Stott said, the fan support here is special. You can't appreciate it until you see it every night. Damian Lillard said, the fans stay behind us, through good or bad. When they see us in public, it's always love.
They appreciate that support, boys. Thanks.
Ronnie Price delivering a nice dime.
Here's Aldridge. The shot no good. Great D that time from Davis. The tray. Here's Hill. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Thank you,
Hill's
sir.
got his second bucket.
He's a grinder. Love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team.
Batum attacking. And he gets the bucket.
Nice pass.
Batum's got 5 points so
Ryan
far.
Kelly can guard that dude. Batum ain't nobody.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Kobe with it. And Batum picks him up defensively.
Oh, come on. You've got to get the 2 points there.
Right side, Batum. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time.
Good one, Coach. Coach, I tell you, youngsters, look. I got old
here.
school
The
people.
Blazers decide to talk it over.
Wes
Wes Matthews undrafted out of Marquette. What a career he has carved out with the Blazers.
Well, you think about it, he started as a rookie with the Jazz.
That's not.
Then the rare
he's not into
restricted
like,
free agent
just-
that was
that's not what
allowed
we're
to
here
change
for.
teams. Utah decided not to match Portland's offer, and what a deal that turned
I'm
out
just
to
telling
be
you,
for
don't
the
be trying to
Blazers.
bring
He's
that
been
into
a
the
solid
equation.
starter for
It's
them
not important how many
for 4
points.
years now.
Nick Young's
He just
checked
give
in
what the defense.
for the Lakers.
If you give him a baseline, take a baseline. If you give him a short jumper, you give him a fadeaway. He just doing what you give him, man. Let me try to make him try to go for points.
Davis against Aldridge. It's stolen by Bryant. Portland grabs the miss. Matthews has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And Matthews really does play with a chip on his shoulder. Long overlooked coming up. Was undrafted, but found a way to make it into the league. He plays tough physical defense. He plays through injury. You can feel and see that drive that he carries to the game.
And
What are
there's
you
the
doing,
fouls
man?
on Nicholas Batum. So it's the Lakers now. Price kicks to Bryant. Clock at 6. Shot from 16. That's blocked.
Boy, you wonder what the score of this game would be if they weren't pulling down all these rebounds.
Love what I'm seeing from them in the paint.
Batum attacking. Aldridge. Here's Kaman. They shoot again. And it's Aldridge with the bucket inside. Aldridge has got the lead up to 2 now for Portland. And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews.
Don't be doing that because he can get
And
hurt on
Matthews,
you,
the son of a former NBA player, he brings an air of confidence and leadership on the court, which I think helps his team.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Bryant passes to Hill.
You could see he had his eye out for that pass the whole way, anticipated, got himself in position, and made the steal. Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
Now Young inside. Misses from close
Thanks,
range.
Swaggy.
That's an example there, guys, of contesting the shot and corralling the board. That's really all you can ask of a guy at that end of the floor.
And now here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. And it's blocked. Portland leading by 4. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. A shot by Batum, no good. And here's Price for 3. Los Angeles with another miss.
That's not his shot at all. Way too far beyond his range.
Lillard dishes to Matthews.
They're right, too.
Kamen against Davis. Shot clock at 6. And Lillard kicks to Aldridge. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Aldridge has got 12.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Count that one.
Boy, that is a tough shot.
For Portland, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Lillard, the pass to Batum. Aldridge down low. He's against Hill. Aldridge can't get it to go.
You look at how the Blazers played last year, and there was just so much motion in their offense, not just in transition, but also in the half court. I think that's a large part why they got too much medicine. This quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Now Price. Hill dishes to Price. Leonard with the steal.
I got beat up yesterday, too, though. I lost.
Here's Crabbe. Here's McCollum. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
I can't see the whole.
Two guys in the hustle sticks for the Trailblazers.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively, and they've been turning those turnovers into points.
And that running around in constant
Good pass,
motion,
Jordan
the
Hill.
big reason why the Blazers scored in bunches.
Yeah, it can wear teams out. I mean, ball movement, player movement are two of the hardest things to deal with as a defense. The NBA tracks how much a player moves in the game, and if you look at the top of that list, I'm really amazed with the Portland players right now.
And the call will be against Steve Blake. That's his first foul. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Robert Sacre, he's checked in for Hill. Boozer comes in for Davis. Wayne Ellington's checked in for Bryant. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Ronnie Price. Trailblazers leading by 4. Crabbe kicks to McCollum. Blake passes to Robinson. Floats one up.
Oh, what the heck?
And the basket good. Robinson's got the lead up to 6 now for Portland. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
I think the lead they've built here, guys, is in large part due to what they've done on the boards.
Absolutely. I mean, they have a plus 10 advantage in rebounds, and they've been in total control of the backboards.
Outside, Lynn. Stolen by McCollum. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
That was an awfully risky pass, guys. Lucky it didn't wind up as a steal.
Well, it nearly did wind up as a steal, but no.
Good quarter, good quarter. Okay, y'all, come on. I do want you to let me see it. You know what I'm saying?
Lakers trail by 8. Nick Young is out there with Boozer. Then it's Jeremy Lin. Then there's Robert Sacre. And it's Ellington in the 2 guard. That's the Laker 5. It's tipped. Lillard outside. Here's Batum. Cashes in for a double-digit lead.
That's right, guys. Come on.
Batum's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for Portland. Lynn dishes to Young. Back to Lynn. Pass to Ellington. Young with no one around. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Aldridge has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Shot's good.
We get easy baskets, folks.
And it's a 12-point Portland lead.
been overcome.
Well, they haven't gotten much production from him, but they remain in the lead.
A shot by Ellington, no good.
Tapped.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number one, this game is out of hand.
Exactly. I mean, the score is right where you'd expect it to be when the battle on the boards is that lopsided.
Nice silky finish on the alley-oop.
That sequence, I don't think Clark could have been executed any better.
Stupendous feed.
Boy, I hope we see a few more of those.
Oh, you know Leonard.
One thing that Damian Lillard has made abundantly clear in his first few seasons in the league is that he's a force when the game is in its late stages. Just steps things up in a big way every fourth quarter.
Chris Kamen's checked in for Portland.
Started they come back for another minute, 30 seconds.
For Allen Crabbe.
Get it down to like 6 points by the time they come in.
And it's really rare to see someone Lillard's age be able to be so calm and collected when that fourth quarter rolls around. I think it's a tribute to his level of confidence, and that confidence is mixed with humility. And that's a nice combination that allows him to perform well late in the game.
I'm glad you see that because they are
Ryan
now.
Kelly,
Without
he's
Josh,
checked
they
in
really
for Young. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, during that break, Coach Byron Scott had some words for his team. He was not at all satisfied with their effort levels, saying, we're losing the hustle plays and all the 50-50 balls. We simply can't win that way. We've got to get after it. Let's see how they respond, Kevin.
Well, you look at the way he approaches the game, the way Lillard can take over as a playmaker, and he has all the ingredients really to dominate the fourth quarter.
It's a big reason why he led the Blazers back in so many games last year and even exploded for 25 points in one fourth quarter. So that game still sticks out to me as one of the most dominating performances I've seen, and it just showed how talented this kid is.
Lillard comes with the double team. Here's Lynn.
Well, they're not shooting it as well as they had hoped to this half. I'd really like to see them try to work it around more and find the open man. I mean, that's one way to get going offensively, make the extra pass and find the open man.
Was shot by Batum, no good. And it's good.
Nice move.
Contact, it's the shot, he'll go to the free throw line.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
I don't have a shot down yet.
A lot of problems for the Lakers last season. It's one thing to stink on the road, but when you stink at home in Los Angeles, I bet people react.
What a strange sight it was to see the Lakers lose at home as much as they did last year. Clark, their home record at Staples, 14-27.
Yeah, that is a rarity, without question. One of the elite sports franchises in the history of sports in America. But they didn't have the talent to compete, and not having Kobe Bryant, the best player and future Hall of Famer, obviously left a lot to be desired with that group. They fought hard, but they just didn't have enough to compete on a regular basis.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Oh, no. That's the part what you're doing versus what I'm doing.
After a 2-year absence from the playoffs, the Portland Trailblazers able to get back into it last year to face Houston in the 4-5 seeded matchup.
And they jockeyed as hard as they could to get that home court advantage, but just couldn't quite grab hold of it. Still, they were able to get by a very tough Houston team in round one.
And Lillard kicks to Matthews. Batum passes to Lillard. Shoots. Goes back up. Cannot hit. Great D that time from Davis. Bryant with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. Deflects the pass. Matthews dishes to Lillard. Back to Matthews. He kicks it to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. A rebound. rebound by Kobe Bryant.
Hey, man.
Kobe's
Will
got
Leonard,
his
man.
4th rebound in this one.
Get by Houston with an incredible shot like that, but things were different when they ran into the machine known as the San Antonio Spurs in the second round.
And there's the 3-second
You got
call. This
people in
one
there
on
that's
the
laying out. How can they play no defense? What they doing, man?
And as you said about
I like the way
Portland,
2K
they
freezes
just
me
couldn't
this,
deal
you
with the
see it,
Spurs
too.
over the course of a series and ended up out after the second round. Still, a really nice showing from a young team with a lot of upside.
Hey,
And he
what's up,
shows
pro?
the focus there, nails the technical.
So your boy Wu let us
Even
down.
though they're down, they're putting on a show at the free throw line this half.
I think they've done a good job of making the most of their chances at the line, and they've got to keep it up to take the lead.
Back to Price. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Los Angeles with another
Breezy.
miss.
We breeze,
Trailblazers
come on, we
leading
breezy.
by 6. Aldridge kicks to Lillard.
No, I know we breeze.
The dish to Batum. Aldridge sets up the pick
We
now
did it back
for
there.
Batum. Here's Matthews. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And Kobe, here we go. Price outside. Back to Kobe. And that one's good. Kobe's
So you're trying to play mad?
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively.
No, I
because
tell you, you can
the
run and
ball
play hoop because
continues
it's
to go
all
into
like
the
on the
post.
grind.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
I keep talking
time
to you
called
about it.
here.
You
The
don't wanna touch it.
Blazers decide to talk it over.
He has to be concerned with all the missed shots. I mean, it happens to every team, but they have to find a way to keep being
Okay, I'm
productive.
just trying to say,
even
it
when
ain't
you
just
go through a
watching. You
shooting
gotta
drought.
figure out what's the best.
He might be trying to tell them to get to the free throw line. You know, all teams go cold at points during the game, but the good teams still find ways to score.
The Lakers making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in.
I was trying to get this upset up for this piece. So have you talked to Wu at all? You been over to
Trailblazers
360
leading
and talked
by
to him?
4.
What's his reasoning now? No, man.
Lillard, right side. Kicks it to Aldridge. Shot to end this cold run. And it's good on the way in. The Lakers have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the 3rd. Pretty cold down the stretch. That doesn't go in either for Kobe.
Now, they've been outstanding on the boards, and it's a big reason why they've got a lead, doing the dirty work down low.
Yeah, and Clark, you know, rebounding's a team effort. Everybody's boxing out. Everyone is accountable and doing a nice job collectively.
Every time they get scored on,
Come on,
during
guys,
this
see if we get
run,
this upset.
it's
Come on.
come from inside the paint.
No, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out in the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
Come on, try to get this upset. Come on.
Lillard attacking. Can't get it to fall.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Portland grabs the miss.
Oh!
Aldridge has
that would've
got
been
9
big.
rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Matthews passes to Batum. Off target at the rim. And there's the pass to Clarkson. Back to Kobe. 3-pointer. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he's finding it very difficult to score here in the fourth.
Kaman. Yes!
A crucial basket.
They needed it, and he gave it to them.
Clarkson kicks to Kobe. It falls! And that shot
Oh, that
brings
was a
them to within
three.
just
What they
1.
do? No, man. That was a three.
One after the other, Kobe taking care of business.
They're way behind the line,
They'll be
man.
trying to
What
take
was
as
that
much
about?
time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions
man,
out of them
that
going
must be tight
forward.
game. You know it, too.
A big bucket there to quiet this crowd, Clark.
You know, that's exactly what you got to do. Take them out of the equation. Make those fans be quiet.
Yep, and that's exactly what he did.
Misses the 3.
Man,
And they foul
cheated me,
intentionally. They're going to
man.
have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Well, you do what you have to do to extend this game
Oh,
and try to get the
man,
ball
that was
back.
a three, man.
In this situation, clock management crucial.
Dang.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
He was way behind the line, man.
And he cannot in the
Did he
first
know
one
he
to
behind the
drop.
line to
Tough
you?
one to miss.
Did he look like he behind the line?
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2
Timeout.
that time.
Boy,
Man.
you hate to use the word choke,
Yeah,
but
dude.
to come away empty right there
was
is just
jacked up.
brutal. This
Yeah.
game would have been over.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're
I hope
trailing
you do some
by
3-2.
3.
I would love to have some 3-2 on this.
11 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Who? Oh, yeah, he always do something. Man, I can't believe that happened, man. No, sometimes it's like the ref, they miss that. What they should do in the game is show the refs going back and looking at that so they correct it. That's their article.
The Lakers making a switch here.
Man.
Here's Kelly.
A chance to tie it up, Clark.
A three would make it happen.
Can't get the three to fall. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
I should have went for 2. I should have went for 2 and played the free throw.
First free throw is good, and that
That's what I should
gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good. It's a 5-point game.
Hold 1 second. Hold on. All right, I'm back. What's up, player? Oh, that's a good pickup. I know he's a Laker killer. He be killing the Lakers. You ready?
That may be the knockout blow, guys. Those free throws would seem to have put this one away.
Yeah, you've done real good,
Los
man.
Angeles calls timeout.
That's still controversial
They're down
call, folks.
by 5. Just
We
4
might be
seconds
losing the
left
job
in
after
the
that
fourth
before
quarter.
It was clear.
Is what you're
Look
saying?
at the replay. You can
Well,
see
they
right
can
there.
game
he's
plan all they want,
He's
but
2 feet
there's
behind
not
the line.
enough time left for them to come back and
The
win this
fact that
game.
the ref didn't call
Yeah, I'm
that,
not
if he
quite
had to
sure
go ahead,
exactly
it was
what they
like,
think they're gonna
does
pull off
that
here.
ref differ? Does he dislike Kobe? What are you talking about, Ern? You playing football, basketball? You talking both languages, Ern? I heard you say run commit. Then I heard you say slam dunk. Then you said alley oop. And then you said touchdown pass.
And Bryant wide open. He shoots. Knocks down the 3. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Kobe Bryant, folks, this guy refuses to give up. You want to know the definition of warrior? Put a Kobe Bryant picture in the dictionary and you got it, boy.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
These make this one for me. Those make this one. Lakers have a chance.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really
They
wanted
call a
that one.
timeout in time.
And a
Oh,
big
no.
mental
Guess what,
mistake as
Ern?
they get called for the timeout when they had none
They called a
remaining.
TOB because I
And they're
called a
gonna pay
timeout
for
I
it,
didn't have, Ern.
with maybe
Dang,
the rarest
man.
of technical
I thought I had a
fouls.
timeout.
Well, it's always a matter of knowing the number of
Timeout and the
timeouts you've
ball.
already used
Oh.
up, and the coaches
Yeah, they
and the
called a
bench
T on me,
has to
man.
remind players as well. So it's pretty rare, though, to see a team
Man,
lose
come
track
on.
of how
Come on,
many
Steve.
timeouts they actually have left.
You know, you're right. This is sort
That's
of an
a good game,
embarrassing foul, really. One you hope never actually happens to you. And so the
Even though
big
they
win by
dogged on
Portland in a
before
tight
they go,
game.
That's all right.
It was tight, but they managed to come up with the
Great
win.
game.
You know, nobody wants to lose a close game, Kevin. It's much better to win those tight ones.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents our player of the game,
So what's the deal,
Nicholas
man?
Batum.
You'll be in our next football league, Ern? You'll be in our next football league, Ern? 2 games a week, Ern? You gonna be in the next one. We just had the Super Bowl champion. We just had that one. Soon, man. Next week, I'm making sure I got a TV to play it on, Ern. Where you been, girl? Who? Oh, we're on the phone. You can't be on the phone when you at. What you mean up there on the phone? Oh, okay. I thought you said up there on the phone. I'm gonna say you wasn't on the phone. Where you at? Meanwhile, back at the ranch, what do you say? What do you say? Pertaining to us, did you talk to him about the hoop game? I mean, well, he probably don't want to hear it no more about the 360. I mean, the X-Bone. What do you say? Okay. Well, I ain't gonna bother no more. I just want to see one day. Wu sent me a message, want to talk on the Xbox One. That's when I know what'll happen. I ain't gonna bother him no more about it. I know life has its hurdles and people got different things they got to do. I understand, so I'm gonna stop bugging him. I just hate because you can't get the Xbox on sale no more. You know they put the price back up now.